Here we go. What are you doing?
We gotta put them all together.
Really? What a concept. That's what we do here.
It's a shovel head, parts motor, brand new Dixie rods off eBay for $39.99 or whatever the hell they were.
Hey.
I'm not using them anyway. Here we got a high volume pump. That would
So why are they even on the bench if they're going to not use them? Why don't you throw them on the floor?
I need the bearings.
Okay.
How soon we forget.
I don't even remember.
Do you remember you didn't have any bearings in there? You asked for bearings?
I asked where they were. I said, where's the bearings? Where's the, not the bearings, but the cages? And you said you threw them away.
I already threw away all the other parts.
You threw away all the other parts.
These are the parts that are left over.
I was also told we don't speak loud enough. No one can hear what we're saying.
Too bad. Looks like a fuel injection late model motor.
What?
Marks in there already. New bearing kit came with the cases. We'll have to make sure they fit. We're going to have to fit up the pinion bearing to match the case. So you have to measure that, measure this. We're going to rebuild these. Where's your wrist pins?
I think they're with the piston. Where's the pistons?
We don't know what those are either.
Yeah, we don't know where those are. We don't know where the heads are.
So
we don't know where the cylinders are.
That's how we keep a wrist pin in around.
Do we know where the cylinders are?
I'm not doing that, I'm doing the lower end. Okay, it appears that the clearance, they're still good on that.
Good clearance, Clarence?
What do you think?
Feels good.
Feels perfect. Fred thinks it's perfect. It's good to go. Yeah, it's perfect. Good. Okay, we got that part done. We're already ahead of the game.
Might actually get something done?
Now, next thing we gotta look at is the crappy rod races, which do not look very good. So it appears that we're gonna have to replace the rod races. See?
What?
Weren't you paying attention?
Why don't you do this stuff before we get to this point?
I just started working on this.
Hence the reason why you told him to buy new rods.
No, he bought the rods and brought them in. I told him they're crap because they were Dixie rods.
But he bought them because you probably said, "Yeah, we'll have to put new bearings in this if you want to keep them."
He bought the cases from J&P Cycle instead of from me. You know why they came from J&P Cycle? They had a sticker in the box. Okay, the used crank pin looks to be usable for a cheap guy. This is going to be a cheap guy. So we can either reuse this pin, or we can use the one that's in that box over there.
Let's open this box up and look at this high-end.
This here appears to be a used bearing that we're not going to use because we have brand new bearings.
Right.
So we have to pull this bearing off.
We have the technology.
Maybe. This one over here appears to have a usable pinion shaft. That's only partially screwed up. Bearing area still looks good. Can you see?
Bearing area looks good.
So that part has to be fitted to this case. So that's one fitment. This needs to be taken apart so we can fit this side to the other side. This needs to have new races put in that you didn't pull off the shelf yet. And then this needs to be done here.
This seems like a lot of work.
And we're either going to reuse this cam cover, which looks like crap on the bearing areas, or we're going to put a new chrome on it they can't find. We'll deal with that later.
That never happens, does it? Can't find something.
Looks like we have a new breather valve to use. There's actually a breather valve in the box. And some shims. Good. We'll reuse that. Alright, so that part is done. We're not using that for it. We get the other one.
You throwing a box away? Oh my god, he threw a box away.
I threw away one box.
He threw a box away.
Okay, now this box appears to be damaged.
Yeah, well, somewhere in the middle of the box is a crank. Or the rods.
If somebody was in here, they put a paper in there. You want to read the paper?
Where's it from? I'd like to know.
Ohio.
Obituary. Who died in Ohio? Saturday. Valiant State. Oh, sorry.
You didn't read the date. Where it came from. Is that New York Times?
No.
Oh, okay. It was the opinion.
Hey, this is February. This just came in. This hadn't been sitting around for 3 or 4 years. What the hell?
No, they just put it on eBay last month.
How can this not be sitting around for 3 or 4 years? We need to start on something else.
Okay, here's the new rods that are not very strong. These are Harley rods, which are nice and strong. We're gonna strip the guts out of this one and put them in this one.
Why don't you strip the bearings out of this one, or the races out of this one too?
Because the races are already fitted. You should already know that, Fred. You've worked on it before. See, if I take these out of here and push them into there, they still have to be fitted. Uh-oh, what's that noise that you're hearing?
You're such a...
Damn, that crank pin feels like crap. Those nuts are horrible. Okay, there's a crank pin. Oh, that don't feel very good. Okay, would you use the brand new crank pin or use the crappy Harley original one?
Oh, one's got some age to it. It's a cagey veteran.
It has age to it. It's got use in it. It's got pitting in it from bearing area. So I'm thinking we're going to use the new crank pin. The old key.
The old key and nuts.
What, should I use the old nuts or the new nuts?
The old ones.
The old ones? Okay, good. So we're going to use Fred's old nuts. He's not using them anymore.
Hey, no remarks. You're the one who said no remarks.
I got sneaking on. Your wife said that you were mean to me last time, remember?
Yeah. I'm always mean. It means SOB.
Okay, so Fred has to clean all this mess up and don't lose these bearings.
Really? You're throwing them all over the place. Why wouldn't...
I'm taking them out of the cages so you don't carry them and lose them. That is unknown break-in material. We don't know what's in there yet. Okay, the cages are clean. Alright, so those are ready to be cleaned up.
This one.
And this one there, I saw that. See what's held in the goop.
The cages are clean?
They're cleaned out of bearings.
So you don't need the bearings. You're going to have to resize. You're going to have to fit with new bearings anyhow.
Those are new bearings. We're going to put new races in here though.
Which means you're going to have to...
Those are standard. They were fitted with new rods. We're assuming those are standard. We haven't measured them yet. This here has to come off. So I'm going to take this. Which tool are we going to use?
Yeah, use a little squeezer deezer.
Squeezer deezer?
No, not that one. Where is it?
Yeah. Use my big one here?
Yeah.
With the socket sitting there? Why is that socket sitting there?
I don't know.
Oh, that looks heavy, Fred.
You're missing... You need your wheel. A wheel of fortune. There's a little notch in there. He's got to work his way. Why don't you pull it down and take the dang thing off?
I'm trying to pull it down. Didn't want to come down.
Oh, sure.
Hey, you're picking on me again.
All you do is lift it up.
I'm going to call your wife up and say you're picking on me again.
Tell my daughter.
Oh, the daughter
like,
said
you're
it?
picking on... Why are you always mean to him? Why are you saying mean stuff to him? I'm like, I'm not saying mean stuff.
Well, he likes that anyway.
Like
so
I was just... I said something and then he repeated what I said and I told him not to repeat what I said. Because I said the right thing.
Sounds like you're mean to me.
Well, whatever.
Where'd you make this tool at? Is this a Jim's tool?
This is a Tatro special.
Does it look like
This
it?
is a bearing removing Tatro special.
Does it look homemade?
Well, it looks piecemeal.
How many different clamps are in here?
There's 1, 2. Hey, this one has sockets on there.
You figured that out all by yourself.
Yeah, you could clamp it a little closer
Smart.
together.
You're smart. Fred, this is my way. Can I throw it
You
away?
know, you can't see it correctly. So,
You're like videotaping.
really?
Don't miss any important parts.
Okay, don't miss
And
this.
don't
now.
blow it up super big either.
Don't
We
miss
get a lot
this.
of complaints about you blowing up stuff.
Ooh, gonna go away.
Tightening or loosening?
I think you're tightening it. Which ironically loosens. The tightening loosens. Using that 3/4
I smell something.
half-inch.
Did you do something to your pants?
No, I didn't fart. I should.
That's called burnt oil. smells like rear end lube. It's so bad. Do you think maybe that motor was fried?
That probably was stuck
We're
on.
smelling that.
Really? Not too close, am I? Not too far away.
There's a smell-o-vision going. Where'd this go?
Back up on the wall right there.
That's a long stretch for me. I'm short.
What are you doing, man? You're gonna break something.
Me? That's a half-inch too high for me.
Well, you could lower it down about. You got room, you got wall space to
No,
lower it
it's
down.
on top of the other clamp.
You can move everything down a half inch or
Nope.
2 inches.
Nope, we're already into my. I already can barely get my tools out of here, Fred.
Well,
This one's harder to get. Where's this one go?
right there.
Right there.
So you messed up before because you had the socket on top of there, and
Did I reverse it? Is that put up there wrong? I
No,
might have
it's
did that
correct.
wrong.
now it's correct.
You want to lick that out with your tongue and make sure it's clean?
Toss it in the trash. Good
Customer
shot.
gets his parts back though. He's going to get them out of the trash. Is that what you're saying? Okay, it appears that this flywheel might still be usable because we didn't damage it when we pulled it off. It's a good thing.
Let me put some light on this one.
Appears the washer. See the oil popping up between the washer there.
Could use some.
That means this is probably going to be loose when Fred cleans it. I'm thinking that washer might fall out of there.
Might need to tighten it up a bit.
We're going to have to do some tightening on that one.
Oh, that one doesn't look so good.
This one has a little bit of wear on it, but it's fine. This doesn't appear to have much oozing going on like that one. Okay, so Fred's going to have to clean that out.
Fred, why did Fred get the
Fred's going
clean?
to clean that one out.
Why did he get the?
These ones are dirty too, but we're not going to clean those because I'm going to pull the racer out. So we're not going to use these nasty rods, all right?
You can give those back to the customer. It's $15 special.
There, I told you they fit in that
Put
box.
that damn thing around like. Never mind, doesn't matter.
I'll make sure they get their new nuts here too,
And the new nuts and the old.
and the new pin. New to them. There we go. What's that? We do that box. We can resell that on eBay. What can we get for it now, Fred?
I don't know. You never sell anything, so
It's not mine anyway to sell, it's the customer's.
just hand it back to them.
Hand it back to him.
Where are we at now? So we need to clean parts or what?
You forgot these.
You want to clean parts or not?
We gotta clean some parts up. Where's your lifters?
They're in a box right there. Right there.
Look like twin power parts.
Twin powers. That's what it says on the box.
Oh, we got them from GMP too. It appears you have some small parts in here you need to clean. Pull out these O-rings, which don't want to come out. Those are supposed to come out. Looks like somebody peened the shit out of it with something. Did you do that, Fred?
Oh, of course I did that. It's my fault. Everything's my fault.
You like my
They blame me at work too. It's
you
your
like my
fault, Fred.
removal tool?
Yeah.
Some people call that a file. Make sure you take the washer off the backside. We need to reuse that. We are not going to reuse these.
Really? Did you take the washer off the other one? Where's it at?
You have to hit rewind to go figure it out.
Oh, I missed it, huh? I missed it. Oh, that was on the bottom, not the top.
There's 4 of them. Okay.
Let's
Fred's gonna
start
do some
cleaning.
cleaning. We'll be
Bye-bye.
back.